proof. I see it.
Is that one of Dr. Lee's crows?
It has a tag on its leg.
Don't make any sudden moves.
Smart. Let's stand perfectly still.
He's the one you want.
For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. Thankfully, Jesus died to provide a remedy for our sin problem. Watch Let the Bible Speak, Lord's Days at 7, as we present the way back to God.
The Bear Nation update is loaded with the latest information on Missouri State athletics and everything Mo State on Ozarks First Sports.
The Bear Nation Update is sponsored by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the all-new 2026 Chevy Silverado.
The Silverado Custom Trail Boss, a chance to get off the pavement and onto adventure. And the most affordable factory-lifted truck in its class. The Silverado Custom Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
When you need it built strong and built right too, call Fair and True. We're the team for you. From dream to design, from start to the end, we build it with care like we would for a friend. Honest through and through. Homes, officer, they're that brand new deck. We show up on time and we earn your respect. Craftsmanship solid in price, and that's fair with Fair and True Construction. We're already there.
Searching for back pain relief? iSense does that. 84% of iSense sleepers reported back pain relief, sleeping on our award-winning smart beds, made right here in Springfield. Our Comfort Control technology lets you adjust each side of the bed for you and your partner with a touch of a button for perfect support and comfort. Take control of your comfort. Visit our Springfield store today.
Chef Daniel is back from Italy with amazing new flavors. At Salvatore's in Ozark, enjoy authentic Italian dishes made from scratch, including our famous homemade pasta and savory gluten-free sauces. We've combined your Ozark favorites with exciting Italian inspirations. From raviolis to baked pastas, everyone will find something to love. Experience Italy in Ozark at freshsalvatores.com.
Watch Ozarks First, live on your TV with exclusive originals.
The coolest thing ever!
You're hearing this first on Ozarks First.
Ozarks First, first in news,
there you
first
go.
for you. Download the Ozarks First Plus streaming TV app free today.
Next at 6:30, gunshots fired at a Springfield health clinic this afternoon. We have the very latest on the investigation. Plus, a Springfield clinic with a focus on autism set for a major expansion project. What's in the works for the Arc of the Ozarks? And putting a pause on the warmth. We have the latest on a chilly weekend ahead. Ozarks First at 6:30 starts now.
This is Ozarks First News at 6:30.
It's a big building. There were obviously people that were familiar with what occurred, but there were obviously people here that weren't exactly sure what was going on.
A man in custody following reports of gunfire at a Springfield health business earlier this afternoon. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Bailey Stroll. That shooting happened just after 2 o'clock at Eustasis Psychiatric and Addiction Health. That's along South National Avenue in Springfield. Police say the suspect was still inside the business when they got there. Fortunately, no one was injured.
So this location obviously provides psychiatric help to people, and so at this time we just think the individual is here to receive some services.
An investigation remains ongoing tonight as police are trying to determine what led up to the shooting. We'll of course keep you updated as we learn more on air and on our website, ozarksfirst.com. Two Springfield residents facing accusations of causing the death of a 2-month-old infant last year. Jonathan Gauna and Stephanie Hernandez are facing charges of murder along with child endangerment, abuse, and neglect. Springfield police responded to a home on February 11th, 2025. And that's when officers found the infant with extensive burn-like injuries to her face and torso, as well as her back. Right now, Hernandez is in the Greene County Jail. Investigators say she is the mother of the infant. An arrest warrant has been issued for Gauna. According to court records, he is not the father of the infant, but Hernandez's ex-husband. More details on this case can be found on our website, ozarksfirst.com. In Douglas County, 2 men were arrested during a search warrant. Last Friday, investigators say Mike Guy and Sammy Grisham had methamphetamine and firearms in their possession during the search. Both men face drug and unlawful use of weapons charges. They have since bailed out of jail. Joshua Dustan was arrested by Douglas County deputies on February 6th, and authorities say he was involved in a domestic altercation, then left the scene. A deputy eventually found Dustan after he failed to stop at a stop sign. Authorities say he performed poorly on a field sobriety test. He showed signs of being under the influence. According to court records, meth and a pipe were found in his possession. He's since bonded out of jail. Well, we had a lot of sunshine today to wrap up the work week. A bit chillier, though. This is what the afternoon looked like from our downstream camera in Joplin. Let's take a live look now over Springfield, where we have been watching a beautiful sunset tonight. We've had a nice run of sunsets this week. We've had a nice run of warm weather as well, but that will be put on pause, at least for the weekend. Let's check in tonight with our chief meteorologist, Jamie Warner.
Yeah, the timing's not great for this cold snap. It's coming in right ahead of the weekend, and here is where we are right now. Readings are chilly outside right now. It's in the upper 30s and low 40s north, 40s to the south. We do have some clouds starting to roll in from the west. Temperatures at this hour running about anywhere from 15 to about 25 degrees colder than 24 hours ago, as we've swept that spring warmth right out of here. Now, overnight tonight, it doesn't get terribly cold because of a lot of clouds. We will find clouds thickening up this evening, and it looks like near midnight or shortly thereafter, risk of some sprinkles. Later in the night, a risk of a rain shower or maybe even a snow shower, although not expecting any accumulations. I think at worst, if there was a heavy enough snow shower, you could get a quick dusting maybe on the glass of your windshield on your car, and then that would be about it. Temperatures tonight dropping maybe a touch below the freezing mark to start the day on Saturday. Saturday through the weekend featuring our coldest temperatures in 2 weeks, but it's just a cold snap. Warmer weather returns next week. Bailey?
I think there should be more help, and it's challenging to get the kids into therapies and stuff that they physically need.
Expansion in the works for one of the few centers in Missouri focused on diagnosing and providing resources for autism. The Arc of the Ozarks Autism Center, that aims to address long wait times for families looking for evaluations, is adding yet another program. Ozarks First, Parker Padgett, live outside the Autism Center that opened up in Springfield in 2024. Parker, people will not have to go too far for this new site, too.
No, not far at all. Actually, it's going to be right here behind me. They purchased the building across the street from their center. They're going to expand it to offer more resources to families so that they'll be able to get help other than having to drive as far as Columbia or St. Louis. I spoke to a mother today whose children went through that evaluation process, and she's hopeful that this expansion will help families like it did hers.
As we're beginning our third year, the waiting list has grown up to over 1,000 people. Over 1,000 people on the waiting list.
Michael Powers with the Arc of the Ozarks says the move will help address an ever-growing wait list for families.
We knew that we're already outgrowing this building.
As Powers says, that early detection is critical. Addressing the wait list is the first step.
As you're in the developmental milestones and you're falling short of those, you'd like to have speech therapy, occupational therapy, those types of things. Insurance companies won't pay those until you get an official diagnosis.
For mothers like Chrislyn Freeman, getting that diagnosis was important for her children to get the resources they need.
With Landon, it was a struggle. It was almost 2 years before we were able to, because we had to wait till he was 3. It could affect things, like not knowing that we can't get him the proper help he needs. And then sadly, the damage is already done.
While every case is different, Freeman says being able to access therapy has improved her children's lives.
It's been very vital for me because Landon, my oldest, he stopped talking when he turned 2. And that's when we knew something wasn't right. My kids were nonverbal, and now I can't get them to stop talking.
As the ARC uses $1 million from their initial Autism Center funding for the new expansion, Freeman hopes this will give new families answers and help moving forward.
I think there should be more help, and it's challenging to get the kids into therapies and stuff that they physically need.
The expansion is expected to open in spring of 2027. Reporting live in Springfield, Parker Patchett, Ozarks First.
According to research from St. Louis University, more than 61,000 Missouri kids were homeschooled during the 2024-25 academic year. That amounts to nearly 7% of school-aged kids in the state, and that number has nearly doubled since the spring of 2020. In Barry County, a homeschooling group is continuing to grow its footprint. It's called Shine Ozarks Homeschool Cooperative that opened up 3 years ago in Washburn. Well, this semester they have around 85 kids participating, most of them from Barry County. Each class has around 10 students. It's set up as an enrichment-style learning experience that encourages exploration beyond the standard curriculum.
This helps bring us all together, but I think the days of the unsocialized homeschooler are way in the past.
From a public school, you have to wait and wait and wait to do all your work, and you have to listen and slow down for other kids.
Students in this homeschooling group meet every other week. Be sure to keep up with us on our social media pages. Ozarks First has a lot of fun stories, interactive videos, and other important news coming out from the heart of your communities. Be sure to follow us and find us on X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Here's the look at Table Rock Lake at this hour, 6:40 tonight. Stick around for your full 7-day forecast coming up right after this. And later, this summer's FIFA World Cup quickly approaching. 6 matches set to be played in Kansas City. But are there enough hotel rooms available for visiting fans? We have that answer right after your forecast.
This is Ozarks First News at 6:30 with Bailey Stroll and Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warriner.
Dear Winter, our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready. Bundle up, Toyota. Get low APR financing on the 2025 Tacoma with $1,000 TFS APR cash. Toyota, let's go places.
When you have everything you need, anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe. Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Boom.
Bang! Count it.
Oh,
What?
let's get that out of here.
Bucket. Bucket.
Let's go.
New country, new country, new country, 94.7 KTTS.
From the born in the cut till the day that I'm dust, I'ma stay country or die trying.
The Ozarks New Country.
You get what's left of me, 'cause she got the best of me.
Set your number 1 preset in the car to 94.7 KTTS. Springfield's number 1 for new country, 94.7 KTTS.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Every journey needs a guide. You've tried doing this solo. Each time the scale has gone the wrong way, you carried the fight alone. That stops now. At Apex Life, you get a plan and a partner, someone who reaches down when you struggle and pulls you back up. Real support, real results, real partnership. Our January pricing is just $2.99, including medication and coaching. Go to apexlifeclinic.com today for your free consultation. Apex Life, let's climb together.
It's Fox College Hoops Friday.
Welcome to the heart of basketball country.
Cross-state rivals collide as Braden Smith leads Purdue against Indiana.
Tonight on Ozarks First, Fox 49.
Dear Winter, our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready. Bundle up, Toyota. Get low APR financing on the 2025 Tacoma with $1,000 TFS APR cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, the good news is our days are getting longer and longer, sign that spring is indeed around the corner. The bad news is still room for some cold snaps, and we're in the midst of one right now. In fact, we're at the beginning of one right now. The coldest weather is yet to come. Last of today's daylight, fading fast out there. Our sunsets continue to get later and later. Today, the sunset was at 5:59. Tomorrow, our sunset will be at 6 o'clock. And in a couple of weeks, we spring forward on the clock 1 hour, and our sunsets will be after 7 o'clock. So that's something to look forward to, right? Temperatures today may have kept you inside, at least along in North 544 where we had our coldest readings in the 40s. Managed to get into the 50s south of I-44. Take a look at the temperature trends throughout the month of February. We started off cold. We've had a couple of weeks of general warmth, but we're back in another cold snap, and this cold snap will last through this upcoming weekend into Monday of next week. Skies have been fairly clear throughout the day today, but we do have clouds rolling in now from the west, and here's why. We've got a storm system off to the west across Colorado that'll slide across our area overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. With it, a lot of clouds, and also with it, a chance for some rain or snow showers late tonight, maybe a little past sunrise on Saturday. The other thing that's happened here over the last 24 hours, that storm that came through with wind yesterday, well, it's now up in the Great Lakes, and it has effectively left the door open. Wasn't even kind enough to close the door. It left the door open. Cold Canadian air is flowing south unimpeded into the middle of the country, and we're going to see these waves of cold air through this upcoming weekend. Your hour-by-hour forecast for tonight is, again, kind of interesting in that we'll find increasing clouds and an increasing chance for rain and snow showers after midnight tonight. About 4 o'clock in the morning, this is generally what it will look like. We'll have some rain showers to the south, and then further north, the likelihood that it'll be rain or snow showers. And then as the atmosphere continues to cool, it will generally be just some light snow showers that we find over the area, and then that slides off to the east after sunrise. At noon tomorrow, we've still got quite a bit of cloud cover. It won't be completely cloudy, but we'll have these pockets of cloudy conditions in the area that will gradually thin out through the afternoon on Saturday. So we end the day, I think, with clear skies over the area. Temperatures tomorrow morning starting off in the upper 20s and 30s, and we will end up in the 40s for highs. Looks like low 40s to the north, mid to upper 40s to the south. I think we get up to maybe 42, 43 for a high here in Springfield, even colder for Sunday. Looks like morning lows in the low 20s, afternoon highs after wind chills in the teens, only in the upper 30s and low to mid 40s. Looks like about 39 for a high on Sunday. And we're going to keep this cold snap going into Monday of next week. Temperatures running generally about 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of the year. But then by Tuesday, we shut off that cold air pipeline. Basically, what's going to happen is the flow is going to become more west to east, not directed from northwest to southeast. So that allows mild Pacific air to flood much of the lower 48. And we go from cold weather on Monday to mild weather on Tuesday. It will come with a lot of clouds, though, and breezy winds. Highs near 60. Mid-60s on Wednesday. A little bit of a hiccup in the warming trend on Thursday. And then we find temperatures resuming that warming trend up near 70 as we close out next week. Bailey?
All right, thank you, Jamie. The 2026 FIFA World Cup begins in just 111 days now. 48 teams will span 3 countries as they compete for a golden trophy. 4 national teams will have a base camp sites in the Kansas City area. They're places for the teams to relax and train for the upcoming matches. Argentina will set up shop at the Sporting KC training facility. England will be at the Swope Soccer Village. The Netherlands will be at the Kansas City Current training facility, and Algeria's base camp will be in Lawrence, Kansas. 6 FIFA World Cup matches will be held at Arrowhead Stadium this summer. Here are the first 4 games in the lineup there. They are considered group stage games as Argentina versus Algeria facing each other on June 16th. Ecuador playing Curacao on June 20th. Tunisia faces the Netherlands on June 25th. Algeria is taking on Austria on June 27th. And then there will be 2 knockout stage matches that will take place throughout early July. Thousands of tourists are expected to visit Kansas City for those 6 matches. But no doubt hotel rooms are going to be in high demand all throughout the tournament. Right now, online travel sites are showing availability in the Kansas City metro area still, but travel experts suggest you should book your reservations soon.
But I would say now is the time to book a hotel room in downtown Kansas City and in the surrounding areas, because now your rates are going to be better. There's product available. And again, if you're looking at those high demand games, that'll be a little bit higher than normal, of course.
Now let's switch over to the Olympic Games, shall we? This is a live look now at Cortina, Italy, where we're reaching the end of the 2026 Winter Olympics. The closing ceremony set for Sunday in Milan. Here's a look at the leaderboard tonight for the nations trying to earn medals. Norway still in the top spot, 37 total medals. The U.S. has 29 medals. They're in second place. Italy coming in third with 27 medals. 24 medals have gone to Japan, Germany, and France are rounding out the top 6. Still ahead, creating something unique in Cassville. We'll tell you about an outdoor recreation project that's in the works there.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. The Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality assures value. Our people make the difference.
Indigo Sky Casino is the place to be in February. Over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Feast on delicious, mouth-watering entrees and Shawano Steak and Spirits. Party and play at the premier gaming destination, Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. IndigoSkyCasino.com for promotional details. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. The all-electric RZ.
Get special offers on select Lexus RZ models.
Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. So girls' days are better. Game days are better. Even Mondays are better. Dupixent's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Some people felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away of signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark-colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Do more with less asthma. Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma. Also approved as an add-on treatment for adults with COPD that is not well controlled, and with a specific marker of inflammation.
Welcome back. Down in Cassville, an historic area is set to get a new lease on life. The city is turning an old lot that used to be near the Hall Theater into a pocket park outdoor space. The theater was destroyed by a fire back in 2022. This new park will feature a pavilion and a recreation space along with a designated area for outdoor movie showings.
This is going to provide some draw to the square for some of our businesses and restaurants. We also have a number of people that come for Roaring River, and over 1 million visitors come annually for the Roaring River, and all of those people flow through Cassville.
Construction is set to begin in the next few weeks. City officials expect to use around $250,000 on the project and may seek private funding. If you need something to watch this weekend, well, we have the place for you to find something. It's called Ozarks First Plus, our new streaming app that you can get on your smart TV. On top of our live broadcast, we have 6 original shows going out every week or on a daily basis. One of them is a sports show called Put Me In, Coach, hosted by Jesse Inman and Chris Pinson. Every week they're doing some fun, thrilling physical challenges. This week it brought them to a go-kart racetrack, so you can watch that episode right now on Ozarks First Plus. You'll also be able to catch up on my new show called The Daily Scroll. Here's a little sneak peek from today. Jurassic Quest has been in Springfield for a couple of years, comes around, makes its visit, stop in Springfield. But this time they're doing it differently. It's going to be Jurassic Quest with Brickfest, combining Legos and dinosaurs. So that's every child, I would say, little boy's dream of any age.
Yeah, I think if they added like a train segment, that's pretty much every special interest a little boy can have.
Yeah, you just run the gamut with that.
Yeah, question has to be, are there Lego dinosaurs there?
That's what I wonder.
Okay. I just
or are there going to be, well, they have
combined.
They've had a lot of Jurassic World, I think, Legos coming out recently.
Stuff. Yeah, there are Lego dinosaurs. I wasn't kidding about that part, but I would imagine one side of the place is Legos, one side is dinosaurs, and in the middle.
That's what I'm guessing.
There's like in the middle, there's a little section.
Ozarks First Plus can be downloaded for free right now on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Stick around, we'll wrap up the show when we come back.
With most clubs open 24 hours, Planet Fitness is ready for you anytime the motivation hits. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime.
You in?
Deal ends February 27th.
It's Brian Entin. I'm actually on the road right now. We're continuing to chase down leads in the Nancy Guthrie case. I wanted to tell you guys about a special that we're working on. I'm going to go over everything we know in the Nancy Guthrie case, and we're going to take your questions because I've been getting so many questions, emails, and direct messages, and they're really good ones. Some of them are things that I haven't even thought of. I'm also going to have a panel of experts who are in the know, and there's a lot that we haven't reported yet that we're going to get to on Saturday night. So Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, News Nation.
It's tax season, and Pinnaker Hunt is here to help you max your tax refund. Get into a brand new 2026 Honda HR-V Sport for just $289 a month. Or drive home the super sporty 2026 Honda Civic Sedan Sport for only $179 a month. And don't miss the rugged new 2025 Honda Pilot, now $3,000 off with rates as low as 2.49%. Let our family take care of yours and max your tax refund at Pinnaker Honda in Springfield. Or view our entire inventory at PinnakerHonda.com.
Chase Beckham is the only artist to win American Idol singing his own songs. And Saturday, March 14th, he'll be performing them inside the Peoria Showplace at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
Now I'm 23 and there ain't nobody who can drink like me.
Tickets for this 18 and up show start at just $15 and are available now at BuffaloRun.com.
I got everything I need.
Saturday, March 14th, it's Chase Beckham at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, where the fun never stops.
Leaky pipes, clogged drains, toilet or water heater troubles, all could be signs of bigger problems. Junior's Plumbing, your residential plumbing experts, are here to help. Fast, honest, and reliable service at reasonable prices. Always done right the first time. From drips to disasters, we fix it all. We're also offering low price specials on water heater replacements. Call Junior's Plumbing today or scan the toilet. Don't despair. Junior's there.
Thanks, Junior's Plumbing.
With most clubs open 24 hours, Planet Fitness is ready for you anytime the motivation hits. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime.
You in?
Deal ends February 27th.
Hey, once we get past the weekend, I know we got 15-degree lows Sunday night.
Yeah.
Start off the work week. I don't want to start the work week off like that.
I got a lot of plants
We'll
in my
end it.
yard that are going, hey, I think it's springtime.
Yeah,
and
when
it's
is that going to happen? They'll be okay? They should be okay?
They'll be okay. Those plants that you see bud out early in the spring typically, or the plants you see come up in your yard like the hyacinth and the daffodils, I mean, they can handle some cold like this.
Okay,
you know,
good to
because
know.
this is,
Yeah.
they're used to kind of coming out
Yeah.
maybe a little bit too early. But
Okay.
yeah, it still kind of makes you sad when you see that and you're like,
I know.
"Aw,
When will they learn?
here comes
Just
the
wait
cold."
a little bit.
Yeah. It does turn warmer next week as we end the month of February. We're back in the 60s. I think we end next week with highs up near 70, and that could carry over into Saturday of next weekend. So the hope is
right through into March.
Cold weekend this weekend, but maybe we get paid back next weekend.
I really hope so. All right. Thank you, Jamie. And everybody, have a great weekend out there. We'll see you on Monday.
If you've been searching for an alternative to suffering with dentures, I've got a great solution for you. I'm Dr. Grant Olson, and at Innovative Dental Implant Center, an Innovative Implant Smile will give you back the smile that you love and let you eat the food you want with a premium set of natural-looking teeth screwed in on implants that doesn't come in and out. To learn more about this life-changing Innovative Implant Smile, visit innovativeimplantsmile.com or give us a call at 417-889-4746.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. The Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality as sure as value. Our people make the difference.
Accidents don't just happen 9 to 5. They happen when you least expect them. At Aaron Saxton Associates, we are here for you 24/7, nights, weekends, every day, every hour. Really here for you. No matter when you call us, you'll speak to a real person and have access to the same personal attention as always. Get the legal help you need when you need it. Nights, weekends, every day, every hour, 24/7. Seriously injured? Call Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Every journey needs a guide. You've tried doing this solo. Each time the scale has gone the wrong way, you carried the fight alone. That stops now. At Apex Life, you get a plan and a partner, someone who reaches down when you struggle and pulls you back up. Real support, real results, real partnership. Our January pricing is just $299, including medication and coaching. Go to apexlifeclinic.com today for your free consultation. Apex Life, let's climb together.
Three weeks ago with the Natty in the house, Indiana rose up and stunned their cross-state rivals, delivering their biggest win of the season. Tonight, the stage flips, the spotlight shifts, and it's Purdue's house. Hoosiers, Boilermakers, round 2 on Fox College Hoops Friday. Time to ball. Welcome to magical Mackey Arena, where tonight we've got one of the great rivalries in all of college